Ace Banks ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down, stepping in the long ball threat, Ace Banks. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. So a man at first. And here's the veteran outfielder, Michael Harris II.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Roll to short, could be 2. To Horner at second for 1. On to Vaughn. 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Home run number 20 on the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Back at Truist Park, and now the big-time power threat, Ace Banks. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they...
In time to Vaughn, and that'll do it. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and nobody left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 4 and the Braves. New inning getting started, and at the plate for Miami, Ace Banks. Lee in his 7th season, 33 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Kim zips it to first, and that's 1 away. As the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Horner at second for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 back here in Atlanta. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. That one hit to right. And out number 1 on the grab. And that one fouled off.
I got one ball,
in the dirt. The shortstop takes the ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And he tries to drag bunt towards first. He steps on the bag. Limit the damage here. 2 men left. Here's Austin Riley. The Braves down to their final strike. That's the third, and that chance handled. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. Banks had a sensational showing.
3 for 5, not bad. Seeing the ball amazing right now, you feel?
Ace Banks, fresh off with him. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Banks, the next to hit. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Just missed.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Bregman for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
We good, though.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Rafael Devers. There goes the runner. Now a pop-up on the infield. King.
Man,
and there's 2 away.
Fucked up.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2 outs. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Snags it on the run. And that's the 3rd. And there's a ball. 2 out, space is empty. This one popped up. Bregman settles under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it here 3-0. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And the first offering is not close.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that is that.
I got a pretty good
1
swing
run, a
on
pair
that.
of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the Ace Banks, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Out to center. And that is that.
They got
Banks had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, certainly.
Ace Banks with a blend of raw. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Ace Banks. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know, just about every front office is watching him and dreaming of having their own guy like him in the organization.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Murphy makes the grab, and
that's a home run, bro.
we go to the bottom of the first. And the batter now, Ha-Sung Kim. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So up next, Michael Harris the second. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Just missed.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Got him. And there's 2 away. Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's someone who grew up playing baseball with his friends. Singy, his school is next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah, that made it easy to jump the fence and play games after class, which is exactly what they did. School started at 7, but the moment it was over, it was time for baseball. Ronald would play until his mom yelled for him to come home for dinner.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Burleson makes the play, and that ends the inning. It's after 1. And we're back. Here comes Austin Riley. Banks back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Walker fastball on his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Got him. 1 down.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Sean Murphy in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hey.
Strike 2.
It's too late.
1 out, base is empty. And that's outside. And that one's a little bit low. And the count is 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a good eye there. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
2 outs, base is empty. Just misses.
Man.
And it's 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's down and in. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Braves go down quickly here. We'll move to the third with no score. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Check swing, called strike. Got him swinging. String of a changeup. So welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Inside, just missed. Headed towards the corner.
Can we get that?
And that is a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. The count now 2-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Daz Cameron at the plate. Foul ball there. Fastball for a strike. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And takes low for ball 1. One down, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's Jared Kelenic. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kelenic matched a homer in his last game.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Horner over to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's going to be Michael Harris II. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that misses. Ball 1. Harris in his 7th season, 27 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Up the middle on the run, sends it over to first. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Acuna batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at 2nd with 1 gone. Here's Austin Riley. Slice the other way and foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And it's even up. And it's just foul. That was close. And that's downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Line drive. And it looks like trouble. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Out at the plate. So here's Murphy now. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Murphy working through some struggles lately. Riley at 2nd with 2 down.
Yep, that ball went out.
Yeah, they say baseball's a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
In the dirt. To 3rd. Tag. Got it. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they push across 1 run. 3 hits. No errors. And no one left on. We played 4. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. Banks back to work. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. This one blasted the other way. Down the line, and it's a foul ball.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
And now it's Alex Bregman right through there for a strike. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. His second of the year. It's 2-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Thanks.
Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Yeah, there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Hammering stands in now and watches strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Inside. And the count even 1-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Swing and a miss at 100. No chance.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
That one the other way. Brings it
What a
in
catch.
for the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Back at Truist Park, top 6. Here's a big power threat. Ace Banks. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer.
He's trying for 3rd. Hard grounder into the outfield.
Are we in a good hit, Davis?
Comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Kim in the box again, takes a strike. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Caught him looking for the K.
Boog, I think even when you know he's got that pitch in his arsenal, you're still going to have a hard time recognizing and reacting to it unless you've seen it several times. And honestly, if you can hit that pitch, I'm concerned because you probably can't hit anything else that he throws. That one right there locked him up.
That misses, and that's ball 1. He goes down looking.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now.
Hey.
In the double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Acuna with another scorching run of play lately. And that one is downstairs. And a count 2-1.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Kealz ball.
Hey!
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So
in time to Vaughn. That ends the big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Oh, grand slam on Rooney. Come on.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
And one. Come on, Kealz.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Two outs. And down on
Really
strikes.
good ass ball, bro.
Inning over. That's Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike.
2.
And down on strikes. And he
fucking
keeps
with me.
putting up the K's. That's number 11.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to first, Vaughn. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Just missed.
There's gonna be one up.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Swing and a miss.
Up out of
And
there.
it struck him out. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Carlo Velasquez.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Banks stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. Clobbered to right field.
Good hit, boy.
Gone. And they add a run. It's 4-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Banks was fantastic with the bat in this ball game and had a solid showing on the mound too.
And this isn't to minimize his pitching because he did well out there, but the way he was hitting in this one, you can see why they think of him as a key piece of the lineup.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire.
They let them boys win?
Banks ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. 1 out, runner at second. Banks will hit next. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, didn't go. Pena leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily. Now around second, going for third. And he's got an RBI triple.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. 1 away with a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
No outs, runners at first and second. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped right center field. You can kiss it goodbye.
Good hit, boy. Come on, man.
That's one way to quiet the crowd. His 23rd of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here. Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Rtts and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
1 out, bases empty. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Cruz has a beat on it. They got it for out number 2. Man at first, nobody out. Ace Banks, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one. First offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
And a pitch. Got it. And there's one down.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Banks was a big contributor for them in the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Ace Banks ready to put on. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Banks the next to hit. One out and a runner at second.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one outside. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Devers now. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second, and Devers hits that one. Out number 2. First and second, 2 outs. And now for the Marlins, Alec Burleson. Grounds one to short. Hampson on to first. And that will end the inning. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Garrett Hampson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think in time to Vaughn. Hampson is out. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Banks playing up the middle at short. 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Gotta tee that up.
Late. Bounce it off, still 1 and 2.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
That's to third. Slides for the stop. The feed for 1. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And the right-hander deals. Runner on the go. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extent.
Hold on. He's coming home. Swing and a pop-up. Geller under it. And that's the 3rd out. So runner at second, 2 down. Garrett Hampson, the next Pirate to hit. Out to short, Banks. Tosses across to first. Hampson is out. That's the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing.
Yo, what the fuck? You know, bro.
Outing so far continues to
Nah, I was on
zone,
that.
pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Hit on the ground to short. Banks throws to first in time. One out, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ace Banks. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Cruz sizing this one up. Corrals it. And a couple of quick outs. Zach Geloff, the next Pirate to hit. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Banks now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Grounded to third, could be 2. Here's Geloff for 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over. Banks had a game to forget in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down.
Ace Banks getting ready. Ace Banks, the next up for the Marlins. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
Foul ball there. 2 out, space is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nothing. Swings through that.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Castellanos whips it back in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. 2 on, 1 out. And here is Devers, the 1-2. Ground ball, could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1. On into legs, and the double play in. Lined, and that's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second.
I say no way that's accurate.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to.
Runner breaks for third. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Tying run is in to score from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Banks now at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Adele, the runner at third. Caminero at first. 2 out of the inning. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. On the ground, right side.
Down the line, and it's foul. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here.
Fucking that shit up.
Banks with an okay game of the win.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win.
All right, let's get it.
One down. Ace Banks, the next up for the Marlins. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And that's a base hit. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And the right-hander deals. Ball four, and a run comes in to score. So digging in, Evan Carter.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
In the air, left field. Quam under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-zip.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Marlins off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Next offering way upstairs.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Quam sizes this one up. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 5-1. No outs. Runner on second. And first offering is fouled off.
He's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
1-2.
Pena at second with nobody out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ace Banks, the next up for the Marlins.
Not gonna do this.
Drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The other way, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Throw is high and over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And at the plate for
They should
Miami,
just brought them out for him.
ball 4-2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rooker. He's got it, and that'll do it. So now the DH spot, Ace Banks. And there's the strike.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
Just stop it.
Pena on at first. Nobody out.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside with a breaking ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
That to right. And it stays fair. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Good work, man. I'll take it.
Clearly seeing the ball very
all
well
over, just early as hell,
on the
man.
outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Good shot, bro.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Outside low, and now 2-0. That one missed.
Almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Alec Burleson waits on deck for Miami. And they're all loaded up.
And that's what he wants.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now for the Marlins, Alec Burleson in the air, left side. Quan tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Line drive, caught.
Fuck.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
On the ground to third. Steps on the bag for the force. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Banks now at the plate.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits. Banks had a good day at the office. Had 3 hits and 2 runs batted in. Ace Banks, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills. And now Bobby Witt Jr. And that's through there for a strike. And this one is off and running.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball is often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
On to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Brent Rooker stands in now and watches strike 1.
1 strike.
Next offering is down low. Rooker
1-1.
with some impressive production lately. Swings through that one.
You don't stick at the major
1
league
ball,
level
2
unless you
strikes.
can string together consistently solid performances.
Ball 2.
Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Upstairs. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Back up the middle and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And next up for the Royals, Joey Wiemer. Headed down the line. Burleson on the run towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Ripped, but it curls foul. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for Miami, Ace Banks. Swinging a foul straight back. Fought off foul.
That's
Banks
a check.
started
What do you got?
after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Swings through it for the K. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless.